Go ahead and look up here so I know you're with us. You don't need any materials right now. Just set everything down. We don't need anything. I just need your eyes and your attention up here.
Is I can persevere when working on challenging math problems.
You don't need anything yet.
So that I can show mastery
just leave it for
of
now,
my math
skills and concepts.
I can persevere.
So persevere has a bubble around it. So it's on the word wall up there. So persevere. Keep going even when you want to give up. All right?
When working on challenging math problems, okay, so the target, is the target to get the answer to the math problem today? No, it's not. So we care less. Aslet, can you just set that down and give your attention up here? The target today is less about getting a solution. It's more about persevering. So how you're getting there. That's what we're working on. And it means not giving up. All right. When working on challenging math problems so that I can show mastery. So math, and you use it in math class. But I want you to be able to take what you learn and use it outside of math class. Really, it's no good for you unless you can use it in other places, right? Learning a bunch of stuff doesn't help you unless you're able to use what you learn. So that's why we practice solving problems, because we're practicing using what we know. All right, of my math skills and concepts. So I put a box around concepts because a lot of times with math we think of like what we can do, but concepts are important too, because concepts mean we understand something, okay? So being able to do things and being able to understand things. All right, that's our learning target today. I want you in twos, and An can just listen. I'll have you guys do 2 and 2, and you can just listen to whoever you choose. To turn to your partner and tell of a time when you persevered through something. When did you have to keep going even when you wanted to give up? All right? Ready, go. So who's partners here? Okay, so you guys are partners? Okay, so you're sharing a time when you persevered. Can you think of a time, Cody, when you kept going even though you wanted to give up? Football? Can you tell us a little more about that? Okay. Nevin, can you share a time? It can be about anything. Do you play a musical instrument? Okay, I bet there's times you probably didn't want to keep practicing. Okay, who will share out a time that they or their partner persevered when they wanted to give up? Yuki?
My partner Eric, and he gave up at football practice because he was doing very well.
Did everybody hear that? Can you say it just a little bit louder?
Okay, my partner Eric went to give up at football practice because he was tired.
Okay.
I was like pretty little and I was a swimmer, and I didn't really need to sign up for a 200, so I did. And after swimming, I did the 200. That was like against like the 16 and older. And instead of doing 8 laps, I did 6.
Oops.
And,
But you kept going, and that was a long way for you to keep going. All right, good job. Okay,
So when you guys are done today, you're going to self-evaluate like we always do. And you're gonna think about these criteria. And I want to say, I think 4th period and 5th period yesterday were, I kind of appreciated that some people decided to put their magnets in the period rather than the exclamation point, because that's where they felt they were. And I felt like, you know, I think they're being really honest about where they think they are. So I wanted to say that I appreciated that about this class, that you guys were really honestly representing your thinking. I don't want I mean, if you're truly in an exclamation point, put in an exclamation point, but I don't want everyone to always put an exclamation point because they think that's the right answer, okay? I want you to really think about where you truly are. So today's exclamation point is, when I got stuck, I used different strategies, or I did not get stuck, but I figured out more than one solution. Okay, the second one, sometimes I stopped working, but with help I got going again. The third one is I gave up and couldn't get going again, or, and this is tricky for some people, this is going to be a hard one, this was easy and I finished quickly. That's actually down here. If it was easy and you finished quickly, see if you can bring it up to an exclamation point and try more ways. Okay? Because we're looking for perseverance today. All right. I'm going to get you guys the comp books so that you can go on to the next step.
Taking a group of 8th graders on a super fun trip to Washington, D.C. for 5 days in October. Some kids are from Ken Carl Middle School and some are from Summit Ridge Middle School. She needs to figure out how to get everyone to the airport. She has a choice between large and small taxis. Okay? Now, in a second, you're going to open up your comp book or on your scratch paper and you are going to do these things. You're going to write a list of questions that you have and what information do you need to order the taxis. Okay, this is going to be independent work time. So I'm going to remind you of the norms back here. For independent work time, be honest, no cheating, quiet, no talking, work alone, do your work. Okay? So I'm going to time you guys. I'm going to give you 1 minute to start, but if you need another minute, I'll give it to you. All right, go ahead and give your attention up here for a sec. Just in 2s and 2s again. You guys are going to share some of the things, the questions you have, and the information that you need. Okay, so ready, go. All right, so I heard some really great questions. I heard and read. So I read a question that said, why would you even consider a small taxi? Why wouldn't you just use the large taxis? I thought that was a great question. I heard, well, where are they leaving from and which airport are they going to? Good question. I heard, what is the phone number? I heard, what's the company? What's the cost? How many kids? How many kids fit into a taxi? So all really good questions. All right, I'm going to give you guys some more information so that you can figure this out. Again, you're going to be working independently. Once you get this information, you are not going to start solving the problems. Don't start solving the problem yet. Once you get this, and I'm going to remember not to call out, okay? Because this is whole group. We don't call out. You're going to say, what strategies are you thinking about using, and why would you use these strategies? So we're not going to solve the problem. You're only saying what strategies and why. So as soon as you get this, you can work independently and start figuring out your strategies. Write them down. That's 4. Okay, write that down. Okay, so this time when you guys share, I'm going to have you go all the way around so each person has a chance to share one of their strategies and why they would do it, okay? The reason I'm doing the whole group of 4 is because you guys are going to work as a group of 4 or 5, 4 or 5, and I want you to start thinking about different ideas for solving this, okay? So listen carefully. Remember our norms. Everyone participates, no one dominates the group, work together, talk at a level that's respectful of other groups, include everyone, listen to each other, share your ideas, wait your turn to talk, and stay on task. Okay? So you guys are going to take 2 minutes to go around your table and share your strategy and why you would do it. Ready, go. Who needs more time to get around their group? Okay. All right. So you guys have some strategies now to get started. Okay? Wait, hold on, up here. So you have some strategies to get started, okay? Let me tell you how it will go so you know where you're going. You're going to work as a group. You can have more than one person writing. You can have one person writing. You can choose in your group how you do that. I'm going to have some of the groups, not every group, come up and share their thinking at the end. I want to remind you of the learning goal. The learning goal is not to get the answer today. If you get to a solution, that is really great. Good. But that's actually not the target. The target is to persevere. Okay? And it means keep going even when you want to give up. Okay, how do you say that? Okay. Well, now you have to figure out how many small. What do you guys think? 80, how did you get 80? What is 80?
80 seats.
80 seats?
There's, 75 kids need to go there, but there's a few extra seats. You do 8 big halves and 6 small halves.
So were you guys trying to find the cheapest way to get it figured out? Well, thanks very much, guys. Remember, success criteria is based on whether you use different strategies. So I'm going to have you come up here and grab your magnet and put it up. And you can put your comp books right here.
And what do we do with your cheats?